back into the pit. Start the lap is the other Haas, which I cannot pronounce the name.
And Nico Johns just got a 113.1, put him into third.
Meanwhile, Turtle is going to start his lap. And Liebeck is going into the pits. But Chernobyl is on the lap. Final corner. Not really set. Or he's not. I think he's starting a lap.
Putting it now, yeah. He wanted to save VRS, but I don't think he started, didn't save enough, it looks like, to be honest.
Meanwhile, Asylum just started this lap, so let's keep an eye on him, what he can do. Can he improve on his own time? The first sector time is 21.5, which is 2/10 faster than his own time. Through sector 2 he goes into the left handle to go up the hill. And then the second DRS zone off the track, coming to the end of the sector 2. And he's still 2/10 up on his own time.
He's flying.
Indeed, he is indeed flying. Through the final corner we go. Will it be an improvement? I guess
Great
it
lap.
is. It's a 1:12.3, almost 2/10 improvement. He lost a bit of time, just a little bit of time in sector 2 and 3.
Yeah.
But still the improvement.
I think BLK is on a lap as well.
Yes, he is indeed. He is up on his own time. Ooh, a little twitch from the rear. And a 1:13.1 back into P3. Seems like the Haas, Nico John and probably Liebeck are fighting for the third position. Meanwhile, PWR, Asylum and Wolfman are fighting for pole. But Wolfman still needs to put in a second lap.
I wonder why he's still in the pits. I mean, he's only done one, hasn't he? So,
Yep.
I mean, maybe he's saving a third set. He's going to come out a bit later.
Yeah, if there's a late safety car in a race, those new softs may come in handy. Meanwhile, Turtles went almost off the track. And he's down on this time, surprisingly. Ooh,
Oh, beautiful wiggle.
slightly hits the grass with his rear tires.
Yeah, grass is deadly in this game. You touch it, you've got to take the
Mm.
next couple of corners very
Yeah,
slowly.
yeah, we all have experience with touching the grass. It's not so good. Ooh, and another wiggle mid-corner.
Is that
Still,
invalidated? No.
no, still kept it within the white lines. But he is still down on his time. And
He'll go into the pits here,
you think?
Yeah, I mean, he might preserve the tyres, go into the pits.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, he goes into the pits.
Yeah.
It looks like Salad is on a lap. And Villeneuve just came out of the pits to put in his second lap of the day. Or is Salad on the outlap? I think he's on the outlap, actually. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he is. I don't know if he's turned off his ERS though. It looks like.
It looks like he did because he's gaining battery on the straight.
Was he okay?
Now he's using it again. He's going to put in a lap now. That's a Koda went out for his second or third lap. Meanwhile, Villeneuve started this lap and finished the first sector with 2 tenths down up on his time. Just some improvement.
Salad tosses down by I think 3 or 4 tenths on the first sector. I'm just not sure why Wolfman's still sitting there. I mean, yeah, he has a bit of time left, so soon he does come out.
Yeah, but the latest you get on the track, the more grip you have.
Of
At
course,
least
yeah, the track that what's the word?
track evolution.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly. But Villeneuve going to the final 2 corners. Ooh, and he went wide
Is he on the
into the
gravel?
gravel, into the wall.
Oh, he turned that at the right time. Shivers.
What did you do, Villeneuve?
I don't know if he didn't go down a gear.
I don't think he has enough time to go back to the pits and then do
No, he
another lap on
won't.
the new softs.
No.
No.
He might be okay because he's only done 1 lap on those.
Salad just finished his lap, but he was 1.6 seconds down on his time, so no improvement for him. Meanwhile, Asylum went back out and is again on the lap.
It's up again. Oh no,
Yeah,
he was down.
no, 68,000 down on
Yeah,
his time.
68,000.
Meanwhile, Wolfman is still sitting in the pits. Koda is finishing lap through the last corner he goes, and he is 1.2 seconds down up on his time. Wow. So the 3, 4, and 5th are very close together.
They are. Like, they're separated by literally 70 thousandths of a second.
Indeed, 70,000 between 3rd and 5th. Asylum going through the last corner. Will it be an improvement? Ooh, a 2 tenths improvement. But will we get an answer from Wolfman?
Oh,
As he
we
is
don't
still
know.
sitting in the pit. Oh, he's going out now. So
Yeah,
he's
that's a
going
good
for
point.
the most of the track evolution.
He's giving himself 1 lap though. 1 lap. He won't be able to make a mistake.
No, he won't. Immediately takes over the position from Nico John. Meanwhile, Liebeck starting his lap, going over the straight 320 kilometers per hour, 325. Into turn 1 we go.
Keep an eye here on Wolfman.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Liebeck is just a slightly bit down, up on his time. Just a little improvement to sector 1. But we'll come back to him to what he does in sector 2 and 3. Meanwhile, Wolfman starting his lap. Ooh, and Liebeck actually ran fastest in the second sector. More than 3 tenths up on his time.
Yeah, well.
But he lost that! No! No!
No, yeah, she was.
There will be no improvement for Liebeck then. But it's Turtles behind him. I think Turtles is going for a lap now. Yeah, he will start the lap. Okay, eyes on Wolfman. Is he up in his time? No,
No.
he isn't. Ooh, that's a tough task then to catch Asylum in the third sector. I don't think he's gonna make it.
No, he won't.
And he's
No
coming back
pits.
into the pits. Nico John through the final corner. Will it be an improvement? A 4 tenths improvement
It is.
puts him into
Gee,
P3.
he's almost pipped Wolfman as well.
Yeah, he almost pipped Wolfman. Next on the track is Turtles. And he's down in this time by 6 tenths. And he's going off. Yeah, he gave up.
BLK is up.
Liebeck is down in this
Oh
time.
no! Oh.
And the Haas spun it. That means we have our grid here.
He was
So,
up.
so for the race, starting from pole, we have PWR Asylum with alongside him on the front pole Wolfman, then P3 for Nico John, and the Haas next to him, Koda Gohard and P5 with Liebeck next to him, Salatosa P7 and Chernobyl P8, Villeneuve P9 and Turtles P10, and Slamgen last, even though he did not put in a lap. He
I
did
think he's
not put
had
in a
some
lap.
connection issues, yeah.
So we're waiting for everyone to finish their lap or go back into the pits. But yeah, I think Asylum has a great chance on the victory here if this is actually his pace
So do
compared to
I.
Wolfman.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, he Wolfman. I mean, he looks like that 112.6 was similar to what he could do. I reckon if he did that 112.6 that type of lap earlier,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, a bit later after the track was had acclimatized,
Mm-hmm.
he would have been closer to Asylum
Mm-hmm.
because that was his first lap as well. So I mean, I think it'll be
Yeah.
close-ish. Depends if he can stay within DRS for the first 3 laps, and even Nico John's climbed up there, and BLK
Yeah,
as
Nico John
well.
put in an amazing lap.
Mm,
However, Wolfman had the best track conditions and was not able to improve. But
mm,
we still have great expectations from him.
absolutely. Yeah. So just looking at the the tyres used. Asylum actually was the only driver to use all three softs.
Okay, yeah, he did
Yeah.
indeed. I
Mm.
don't think he gets a fresh set for the race, does he?
No, he won unless he did soft setup or softer tyre setup. That's the only reason we'll see.
So Wolfman having the advantage of having at least one fresh soft tires if
Possibly,
there's a
yeah.
late safety car. But I saw real quick that Koda Gohard had a 5-place grid penalty. I think he was in the way of someone.
There might have been contact, I think, because there was a couple of people that DNF'd earlier. I think Coda Go Hard was one of them, and I didn't see as to why myself, but yeah.
hmm So yeah, that's our grid for the race.
Gee, it looks a bit foggy, doesn't it?
It's cloudiest. It's not a dry race as we expect, not sunny from the lovely Spain, but there's no rain, so it's cloudy. Meanwhile, Slam Jam got back into the session. Hopefully he got his issues fixed, but he will have to start the race from the back though.
Mm. This first corner's not too bad either. I mean, there's a lot of space for side by side here. It just depends on if everyone's acclimatized to the no assists. It looked like it
Mhm,
was from the times. You know, they weren't too
mhm,
far apart, honestly.
mhm.
So,
Of course, you have to be embedded into the no assist, so you know how to drive like automatic, you know. So you don't have
absolutely.
to think about the gear shifting and anything because it only slows you down.
Mm,
However, the turn one, first of all, we have quite a long straight, so I think setup will be a factor going towards turn one.
mm.
And in
And the
turn one,
start
yeah,
too.
of course, the start. And in turn one, you have a lot of space to go too wide. But yeah, it's depending on both sides. Will they leave the space to each other or not?
We'll see. Would you start medium or would you start hard for a 33 lap race here in Catalonia?
I think the best strategy would be a medium hard
Mm,
of reverse hard medium, depends on what your preference is. But
mm.
yeah, if there's a late safety car, Wolfman has the fresh set of softs.
Yeah, see, what I'll tend to do is I'll try and start medium tire. That way that you have the option. Do you know what I mean? So if want to run a
Mhm,
medium soft hard or a medium hard, you can. And if
mhm,
there's damage and you start on hards, especially on damage that's used in the
mhm.
race, you you you're in big trouble because you will have to make another pit.
Yeah, you will
Mm,
instantly get a disadvantage compared to your
mm,
competitors. So let's see. First, we have to start. We have a little break before we start the race. 5 minutes,
mm.
I believe.
Yep.
Looks like Slam Jam is having a bit of issues with his connection.
That's why he left and
Yeah.
Yeah,
did not put in a lap time.
I will say there was a bit of technical difficulties at the beginning of the
Oh,
video.
oh, and we go to the start. There's 5 laps out and away we go. And Wolfman gets the start over Asylum. Oh no, but Asylum got the better
Oh,
second part of the start. Are they going? No, Asylum keeps the lead. Going behind each other. Meanwhile, Nico John and the Haas are going side by side. The Haas overtook Nico. And the other Williams joins the chat. Lee back. He goes down the inside, but does... Oh, side by side.
The two teammates.
And yeah, Nico John kept his place P4. Meanwhile, Turtle came back to the front, finding Lee back. Oh, but he made a slightly twitch in the rear.
Turtle's made up a few places there. I think he was in 10th. Did he start?
Possibly. I don't remember the grid anymore. But yeah, Kuda meanwhile overtakes Chernobyl down the inside of the second DRS zone. But DRS of course not activated for the first 2 laps. So the order after 1 lap is Asylum, Wolfman, the Haas, Nico John, Liebeck, Turtles, Koda. Villeneuve just overtook Chernobyl, so it's Villeneuve ahead of Chernobyl, then Salatossa and Slam Jam and 11.
Slam Jam, I think, was disconnected as well.
Yeah, he had some internet connection issues, yeah. Koda, go hard. Koda and Turtle fighting. Ooh, who's that going off the track? It's Villeneuve. And Villeneuve's now back to P11. Completely lost. Yeah, running no assist and ABS is difficult.
Very
so I think... So he just slided off into the gravel. Meanwhile, Wolfman keeping up with Asylum. Putting in the purple sector too, actually.
Well, if you look at tyres as well, so Salatosser and Slam Jam are the only ones on softs, and then we have Lee and Koda on hards, and the rest are on mediums.
Yeah. Indeed. But what can you do with the softs? Will you go to mediums or to hards? I think the tire, but tire wear will be too much for the mediums, I think. So they must be going to the hards.
Turtle's on lead back.
Yeah, Turtle's going down the inside on the Williams. But for now, Liebeck keeps the place.
Yeah.
But we're already in lap 3, that means DRS is enabled and Wolfman can open his rear wing on Asylum. And Nico John looking for the move. Will he go? No, he stays behind.
Oh, okay in the gravel.
Yeah, the Haas went just a bit too deep, too wide. So we move back to the first and second place because Wolfman is in the DRS. But Asylum puts in the fastest lap with a 1:15.3.
Koda's already used, I think, all of his ERS rather. And Turtle.
And he's actually down on fuel as well, Koda. He is, he's hoping for a safety car to gain the fuel back.
Yeah.
So, position changes. Turtle Commander, the 3 places gained, same as Koda go hard behind them. Chernobyl lost the place and Sabat lost 3 places. And Villeneuve in P10 who lost 2 places. The top 5 are the same positions as they started.
Oh, that was a little bit too optimistic.
And Koda go hard spun.
No, yeah, he's gone
just...
on the inside of Turtle there, and he's just made contact.
But that's not a corner to overtake.
No, it's not.
No.
Meanwhile, Wolfman back in the DRS on the straight. But Asylum has no battery anymore, 10%, he is flashing. Wolfman still has 40% of battery. So he definitely has the advantage over Asylum.
Gee, yeah, 11%, 13% now. You know, it's just be burning it to stay ahead. Hoping for a safety, but they've gapped Nico John.
Yeah, the top two are safe for now for P3, or from P3. Nico John in no man's land, ahead of Haas. Meanwhile, we're having a three-way battle for P6 between Turtle, Chernobyl, and Saddle, but I think Saddle gone wide, and he
Southern's
did.
gone wide, yeah.
But Chernobyl in the DRS, opening his rear wing.
Turtles had a massive snap there.
Chernobyl looking out from the outside, but he can't make the move stick. So he will be waiting for the DRS on the long straight. DRS open. Turtles is using battery though. Meanwhile, Chernobyl still on 65%. He is saving the battery.
Both on the same tyres as well.
But impressive from Liebeck at P5. On the hard, staying with P4. Not losing too much time compared to the drivers ahead. But also Liebeck with not too much fuel. He's actually down on his fuel. So
Yeah,
also
hoping for that safety car.
they're all hoping for a safety car. Or at least most of them.
About half the grid. Chernobyl's past Turtle.
Oh, Chernobyl with a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, he went wide there. Turtle will get him here on DRS. Or maybe not.
Yeah, but Chernobyl still got a lot of battery though, but he's not using. He lets Turtle die. Meanwhile, there's a fight for the lead. 3 tenths behind Asylum and
Dope is out.
BLK's in the wall. The Haas in the wall.
Oh, the Haas in the wall. Does he have front wing damage? He has front wing
yeah,
damage.
he's
Oh,
just
no
a
way.
nose now.
And that means a virtual safety car is out. Gives them the opportunity to save some battery and the Haas to go into the pits, replace his front wing.
And the soft tires, I reckon, would be better off changing now as well.
But then you definitely have to do another stop. But I think going to the end is also too long for the hards. So
And the Haas are gonna double stack too. They both go in.
That is true, yeah.
if that's the case, then
Absolutely right.
the Haas of BLK has too much time lost in the pits. Meanwhile, we started racing again. Green flags, and Wolfman is looking at Asylum. The virtual safety car did Asylum good because now he has some battery back. But no, the Haas are not gonna double stack. So BLK will not lose too much time in the pits. Or not more time than needed. But the closest fight is for the lead at the moment, 6 tenths between P1 and P2. And Villeneuve also got a 3-second penalty for track limits. Oh, but Wolfman has been using battery.
This should be close, I think, coming towards the end here.
Oh, and a little twitch from Asylum. 5 tenths back, coming up the straight, 6 and 7 tenths. Ooh, Asylum went really fast for the final corner.
Yeah. Wolfman on the curve a bit.
But out of battery again. Meanwhile, Wolfman is saving.
He's gone a bit wide there.
So we have the battle for the lead and the battle for P8 as Villeneuve entered the DRS zone. And Dakota go hard. But he still has the 3-second penalty in his neck. And he stays behind for now. But still a full battery for Villeneuve. And Coda is down to 20%.
Our Villeneuve, full battery almost.
Meanwhile, the Haas of BLK is looking for the overtake on Slam Jam. And he gets the 10th place. Nice move around the outside. All new Taurus has to be said.
Those softs have to be hurting now.
He just went into the pits, mate.
No, the salad tosser and slam jam, they're on 8-lap softs.
That's true, true. I think lap 12 or 13 will be the ideal lap to pit on the soft tire runners.
Turtle's gonna be on Chernobyl.
Yeah, it's Chernobyl past Turtle.
But Turtle is not true. Oh, he's sliding under the grass. Ooh, and he stays behind. Almost went into the back of Chernobyl. Chernobyl would not have liked it if that was the case.
Turtle's car looks very, very whippy on that back end.
Yeah, he's giving me a little heart attack every once in a while. Jeez.
Yeah, it does.
Seems like he has a bit of an oversteery setup.
He does.
Meanwhile, Salad Tosser in the pits, getting off the softs, onto the hards, and back into P10. Will he get will he undercut the people behind, in front of him?
He may. Undercut's very, very overpowered in this game. Very overpowered.
It is, but tire wear is also a big factor into this game, which makes the people who pit later even having an advantage near the end of the race. But Wolfman back onto Asylum. 410 separates them.
It's chasing him down.
It's just saving battery, mate.
Yeah. 6% Asylum, 8% now.
Oh, and Coda went into the pits and got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He puts on new hards, from hards to hards. Which means he'll definitely need to do another stop.
Turtle went off track then.
He's going outside the Seven Salad? No, he's just cut out in front of Salad. But Salad is coming back through turn 3. Nah, and Coda stays ahead of Salad. So, but he still has cold tires. Can Salad do anything?
Wolfman's making a move on Asylum. Jeez.
Oh.
Ooh, a Wolfman for the move on Asylum. So the leaders have changed.
Yeah, it was a decent move, but it was not too much space left on that outside.
At the end of the long straight it was, he used a bit of battery to get past, and now he's using to get away, knowing that Asylum has nothing to use.
Very smart.
Oh, car is on track. Salad. Tossed the salad.
Oh, and Salad.
But he's good, he's back on track.
Sector 3.
Turtle's gone into the pits as well. Tyre's not helping him out.
And also, Turtle went to the new tires. He went to new mediums.
Oh, they're both flashy now, 6%, 2%. It's done.
But Turtles from mediums to medium, so we also Turtles have to do another stop.
Asylum's taking that lead back now as well.
Oh, they're both flashing. Both are out of battery now.
Mm.
So far, that's the only battle on track at the moment. Into the DRS zone of Sector 2. Getting just a little bit closer to get close enough in order to get an overtake done into turn 1 on the long straight.
If I was Asylum, I would let it happen. Let the overtake happen. Preserve your battery.
Yeah, but he overtook him back because he was not driving away.
No, I know. I mean here. See how Wolfman's using his battery.
Yeah, of course, of course. It's all a tactical game, man.
Yeah.
Other than being fast driver, it also has to be a tactical driver, knowing when to do the moves and when not to. And that Slam Jam going out of the way for that. Oh, and Wolfman onto the gravel.
Shivers.
Now he's 5 seconds back, almost. Was it because of Slam Jam that he drove in the way? He tried to get out of the way.
Yeah, well, Slam Jam is actually AI. I don't think he was able to join back in the lobby, actually.
He hasn't. You're absolutely right. Yeah, Slam Jam's an AI at the moment.
That explains a little bit. Meanwhile, Salatossa got a penalty. How many seconds? 3 seconds.
Turtle's in the pit again.
But he has to. He went from mediums to mediums. Or does he have damage? There he has damage because he has damage.
Oh, he does. He does have wing damage, yeah.
Did he?
Don't know when that happened.
Wings. Sadly, we missed the wing damage.
Because I was looking at it from the top view prior to him winning, and his side, but maybe it was very minor. He just wanted it, and he needed to change anyway because this is optimal for. He can go the rest of the race on these hards.
Yeah, he will definitely go to the end of the race on these hards if he does not crash again, and if there's not a safety car. Meanwhile, there's a fight going on between Liebeck and Chernobyl. Liebeck entered the DRS zone. So at the moment, 15 laps in, going into the 16th, we have in order Asylum, Wolfman, Nico Jones, Chernobyl, Liebeck, Villeneuve, The Haas, Coda, Silent Buster, Slam Jam, who is AI, and Turtle Commander in last place, but he just pitted to fix his front wing. Not only did both Haases, Coda and Turtle have stopped, and Wolfman into the pit now together with Nico Jones. And Candyman into the pit. So Wolfman trying for the undercut on Asylum.
I think that was a perfect bump to pit, to be honest. It's going to be 18 to 15 in terms of laps, or 19 to 15, which seems quite optimal. So he could get the undercut done, but it's 5 seconds after that. If he was within that 1 second like before, he would have got it done, but it's a big ask now.
So he went 15 laps on the mediums, and the remaining 18 laps he will go on the hards. He will be pushing his life out. And also using the battery, getting close to the Asylum, while Asylum is in the pits now, also going to the hards. But it's Turtles, the lap car in front of Wolfman. Will Wolfman get the DRS from Turtles for the extra advantage? I don't think he has it. Oh, he has. So Wolfman with the open wing. But Asylum came out of the pits way in front of Wolfman. Meanwhile, Leeback and Villeneuve both in the pits, also getting rid of the medium tires and the soft tires. Or, I mean the hard tires. So medium tires for Leeback now, and hard tires for... Oh no, sorry, also medium tires for Villeneuve.
Yeah, Villeneuve started on the softs. So he's already used a different set. I think that's his second pit though. I'll bring that up.
So everyone has complied to the tire rules of changing compounds except for Koda. Because he went twice on the hard tire, so he has to pit again.
Yep. And Turtle's the only one that's made 2 stops. So everyone else has 1 stop at the moment, actually, to be honest.
True. But yeah, Turtle trying to get back into the fight, but he's 39 seconds back from Salad Tosser. Will be a very difficult task to catch up in the remaining 15 laps. Ooh, but Koda spun.
Wow, he reset on track too.
Did he have some contact?
I actually wasn't sure. He was battling it out with Chernobyl, and I think Lead was also there.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if there was any contact.
I believe there was contact between the two, though. But yeah, Koda spun and is now back onto P7. So the tire situation. Everyone is on the hard tires except for the Haas in P4. He's in 10 laps old soft tires, which he will not get to the end with, so I think he has to pit again. Leeback on the medium tires just pitted, and Slam Jam also on the medium tires just pitted.
They can make that, but that'll be a tough ask, I think.
Move for the Haas. 11 laps on the softs.
No, for Leebag. He pitted lap 17, I believe it was. So he'll have to do 16 laps on those mediums.
Which is doable, of course. Because you also have the option to go from soft to mediums. But yeah, it's just a fact of keeping the tires alive, of course.
Of course, yeah. Chernobyl on the back of the Haas now.
I think Turtle... Yeah, Turtle spun.
I'm not going to comment on that because nothing appropriate could come out.
Bick is going to be behind Chernobyl.
Meanwhile, Chernobyl overtakes the Haas at the second DRS zone. And Turtle retires. He has given up.
Was that on track?
No, no, he
It was in
retired
the
in the
pit lane,
Was
pits.
it
Yeah.
pits? Okay, yeah, I didn't see. Yeah, he's in the pits,
and he left as well.
yeah. A tough
I
session
mean,
for the poor bloke.
yeah, sure, but there's still chance on the safety car.
You're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Meanwhile, the closest battle on track at the moment is P4, P5 and P6 because Liebeck also catches up to the both ahead. Into the DRS goes Lee. The Haas going just a little bit wide out of the corner, which has costed him the DRS. Will Lee go for the overtake in sector 2? He might.
Those softs are killing him.
He is looking, but not going for it. Yeah, the Haas.
Side by side.
Side by side. Around the outside Lee goes, but has to
Very well
avoid
done.
the Haas just a little bit. The tires are killing him. And he stays out for another lap. I think Lee goes past here now. Yes. DRS wide open.
Oh,
Pulling alongside into turn 1. Ooh,
he's still side by side.
he still tries it around the outside.
Well done.
Ooh, but
Gorgeous.
Liebeck comes
Oh,
out.
little bump.
The little
There's
touch
a little
on the
elbow.
exit of turn 2.
Oh,
Oh, and the Haas went onto the grass just with his left tire. Yeah, those soft tires are killing him at the moment. Okay, Villeneuve catching up to Koda into the DRS now. Remember, Koda still has to make his pit stop because he went twice to the hard tire.
he'll hold out probably for a safety car and go on the softs. That's what I'm thinking.
Possibly. But he actually got another 3-second penalty some early on the race, which we have missed. So Koda has now a total of 8 seconds on his name.
Oh, it was the speeding in the pit lane, wasn't it?
And he goes
Yeah, he
into
had
the
5
pits.
seconds from that.
Yeah, and probably 3 seconds for track limits.
Yeah. Yep. He didn't do it that time.
Will he go to the softs or to the mediums? He goes for the mediums. After his 5-second penalty, of course.
I'm surprised he did that. I mean, you could have probably pulled out another 4 to 6 laps rather. 14 laps. 4 to 6 laps out of those hards and then gone to the softs. He would have been a lot faster.
Meanwhile, he comes out next to Asylum, but he is in backmarker. Now he got lapped twice by the leader. Or once. No, once. My mistake. He got lapped once by the leader. But he still has the 3 seconds from the track limits. So he's not clean yet. Meanwhile, the Haas on the soft tires going into the pits. He had to, because those tires were killing him. And he goes to a new set of softs. Damn, that's brave.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to Saad?
Well, Saad retires.
Up there's the safety.
He crashed into the pit entry, which resulted in a safety car.
He might have hit that bump.
And Asylum stays out. He's not going into the pits for new softs because he used them during the during qualifying. Meanwhile, Wolfman does go into the pits because he has fresh softs.
This is dangerous for Asylum.
And he has the gap. Chernobyl 30 seconds behind.
And
And
they have to
Nico
do 9 laps.
and Nico John also into the pits. So 2 and 3 all new soft tires, while Asylum stayed out on the hards. Was it the wisest choice? I don't think so. He will have a massive disadvantage compared to the guys behind.
So it looks like he didn't do soft setup. If you do a soft setup there, you would have had that set possibly.
But also, everyone's going into the pits. Chernobyl, Liebeck, Villeneuve, all in the pits. The Haas is also again in the pits, but he just pitted for soft tires, so I don't know why he's doing that. Or do you think every lap counts?
I mean, not particularly there. I'm not too sure why he has done that. To be
He
honest
wanted
with
fresh tires.
fresh softs. He had another set. I don't know where they've come from. To be honest with you. But fair enough.
He just put some Mentos in those new tires.
Man, I'm nervous
Well,
about Asylum.
Extra fresh.
Extra fresh.
Now Asylum is going in.
Well, he hasn't lost a place, I don't think, either. Did he lose a place?
Yeah, he will now to Wolfman and Nico John. But will he come out ahead of Chernobyl is the question. Because Chernobyl also has pitted for the soft tires.
Chernobyl's going around.
So your top 3 has changed to Wolfman, Nico John and Asylum. Who's coming out of the
Chernobyl,
pit now.
yeah.
It is close with Chernobyl. It's close. No, I think Asylum stays ahead. Yeah, Asylum stays ahead.
You might be right, yeah. Ooh, that was a close call.
But yeah, Asylum on the 1 lap freshest tires. He really wanted the Mentos. But are they new tires or are they used tires? Is the question.
They're fresh. They're fresh. So I'm not sure how he got fresh softs. Because it comes up as 0 laps, but I'm not sure because it said he used 3. Yeah, so he did have another set. He must have done softer. I'm not sure why he hasn't gone in there earlier.
Because he wasn't thinking at that moment. He was driving. Driving into his own mistake.
I agree.
So yeah, Asylum has to overtake the top 2 again if he wants to win the race. I think he has the pace to go for the win. But so does Wolfman and Nico John, of course.
He's on fresh set now, though, to be fair.
Yeah, but it's only 1 lap.
I know.
It's only 1 lap. What will the difference be? Like 2% or something?
I think it'll be 5, bro, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be 5% possibly. Usually
not during the safety car, though. Yeah,
no,
but not during the safety car.
No, not during the safety. So you're absolutely right, actually. Yeah, it will be 2%.
So everyone catched up except for Koda, who is still in sector 2 of the lap. Ooh, you can just see him going around the corner on the other side.
Turtle should have stayed in.
That's what I said. Why did he leave? He was scared. He was scared. He did not want to be lapped twice, I think.
I mean, he had the pace. He was up there in the middle of the pack. He just had a few moments. I would be coming last if I was this trust me.
But yeah, the Haas trying to overtake Slam Jam because it's a lapped car, but you're not allowed to overtake during the safety car. But he stays behind for now. But yet still Koda left to catch up. He is 5 corners behind at the moment, 4 corners behind. And meanwhile safety car is coming in this lap. So we will have a 7-lap shootout for the lead, for the win, between the top 3 guys. Or actually everybody still makes a chance. If there's an incident in front.
Everyone does have a chance, yeah. And I think everyone will get aggressive as well
Of
towards
course.
the end of this. That's usually what happens. Everyone will be fighting. They know they have a chance.
It changed from a marathon to a sprint, like the famous word Lewis Hamilton once said.
Who's that? Don't know the guy.
Ooh, and Wolfman went early, using all the battery on the straight to keep his first place, but he's already 7 tenths ahead. So the order
Coda's
after
overtaken Villeneuve. Sorry, continue.
Koda has overtaken who? Villeneuve.
Villeneuve, yeah. And then he got
Wasn't it
back
the Haas?
overtaken.
He's
Yeah.
fighting the Haas.
It might have been the Haas.
Just a little deep for the Haas, which made him lose time on the entry or mid corner. But yeah, Wolfman in the lead for now. He's putting in the fastest lap time, or trying to do the fastest lap time at the moment, because he's a purple middle sector. Meanwhile, Asylum looking for a move on Nico John. DRS not open yet, it's only lap 2 after the safety car. DRS will open next lap and Asylum goes for the move.
Great move.
And it's Asylum up to P2 and Nico John back to P3.
That was great. He pulled that thing up on a dime.
He just pulled his pants down. Oh, and Nico John just a bit wide onto the grass. So yeah, your new top 3 is Wolfman, Asylum and Nico John. But Chernobyl not far behind, just outside of her second. And then we go to the status of the penalties. There are only 3 people with penalties left, which is Chernobyl, Koda and Villeneuve, all with 3 seconds. And Asylum is catching Wolfman, he just put in the faster and he's going for it. He is side by side and he's back into the lead.
Yeah, wow.
What a move from Asylum. I don't think that's from the 1 lap pressure tires.
Could be. Never know. No, he had
And those
way
extra
more
stocks are
ERS.
working out.
Yeah, both Asylum and Wolfman down to 10% of the battery, while Nico John is still left on 25. And I believe the Haas of BLK just got a 3-second penalty for track limits. But yeah, now it's Wolfman the attacking a car. Will he get the position back in the DRS zone? Asylum is driving away at the moment. DRS open for Wolfman and Nico John. And Asylum has no battery, 0%, and Nico John goes alongside and overtakes him. But Wolfman sends it back into the inside of turn 1 and got back onto P2. Meanwhile, Liebeck just overtook Chernobyl for P4.
Oh, there's been
Oh, what happened
contact.
to?
Coda and the Haas.
And Koda and the Haas both made contact into turn 1 and 2.
And Coda's retired on track.
Yep.
Koda gave
Yep.
up. He
All
gave up.
right.
And the
Built
Haas
So is
also
the
gave up.
as
Haas.
well. Okay.
Damn. Slam Jam is getting P7 without doing anything.
He will.
That's the strategy. That is the strategy.
He didn't
Three,
even race.
three points. But from the looks of it, Asylum just drove Wolfman out of the DRS. But Nico John is at it. Yeah, the DRS open at the Williams of Nico John.
Wolfman no DRS though.
He does not. 1.2 seconds behind at the moment. Meanwhile, Villeneuve got another penalty for track limit. He's now on to 6 seconds. Just keep it within the white lines, mate. So yeah, the battles on track is for P2 between Wolfman and Nico John, and for P4 between Liebeck and Chernobyl. But Chernobyl, of course, with the 3-second penalty, will he drive 3 seconds away in the upcoming 2 laps if he overtakes him? Meanwhile, Slam Jam's AI just got into P7. What a move.
Nico's in a good position here. He should wait for the next lap though, to be honest.
Yeah, he is waiting. He is gathering all the battery for the final lap. He's going to do one push into the final lap to secure P2, or at least fight for P2.
Looks like that one lap extra helped Asylum. 1.6 seconds.
Well, remember that Asylum is a championship contender in the Nana division.
Oh, he is, right? Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. So, Nico John trying to keep it close. Wolfman has only 10% battery. Well, Nico John has 35.
Yeah.
He's gonna use it all now on this straight.
Yeah.
DRS wide open.
Done.
He's gaining on the Ferrari. Alright, to
Well
the
done.
inside. That was an easy move for Nico
Done
John.
and dusted, yeah. He's even caught Asylum a little.
That's the DRS is quite strong here on the long straight. But yeah, Asylum of course has nothing. 2%. That's nothing.
Did he have a moment? He could have, to be honest, because he was 1.9 ahead.
Could be, then we just have missed it. But we're in the final lap. In the final lap.
Ooh, they both have the same ERS here, Wolfman and Nico, but Wolfman will get DRS.
Yeah, but this DRS straight is just a bit too short.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Nico's
but
had a bit
also
of
Nico, yeah, Nico also made just a little mistake. And so did Wolfman, so
Yeah.
to Asylum we go, to the last corner, and Asylum wins the Spanish Grand Prix, followed by Nico John and Wolfman both on the podium. Liebeck in P4 with Chernobyl in P5. And coming home 6 is Villeneuve with a 6-second penalty. Not that it matters.
In P7 we have Slam Jam, phenomenal driver as well.
Phenomenal drive from Slam Jam. I mean, I wish I could have done it. P7 without driving.
It's work smarter, not harder.
All about strategy.
But yeah, Asylum with the 26 points for the win and the fastest lap. Nico John in P2, Wolfman in P3, completing the podium. Liebeck in P4 and Chernobyl P5. Villeneuve P6 and Slam Jam P7 with lap ball being left 2 laps. And P8 to P11 all DNF'd, unfortunately. So what were your thoughts about it, J-Dog?
Yeah, honestly, it was actually quite an exciting race. I didn't know who would actually win it, to be honest, in the end. Nico, for me, I think, got driver of the day. He's come from, I believe it was fourth he was in, fourth or fifth. I think it would have been fourth. And he's ended up in second. Great tactics. He's kept it ERS, and he kept it to the last lap. So, no, it was a great race.
Yeah, so Asylum taking the lead after being third after the pit stops after the safety car actually surprises me. But yeah, Nico John also did an amazing job, and so did Wolfman, to keep it close. But yeah, Nico John also for me is driver of the day. But yeah, multiple fights for the lead. At least it was very close after the pit stops.
Yeah, good race and good commentating from you both.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
So hopefully we'll see you guys again next Monday. We'll see.
Probably not.
I know it's like 3 in the morning for you, right?
I'll be there if Game Boys.
But yeah, great race, great being here, and great time. So I'm going off to bed now. Goodbye.
All right, you guys have a great night.
Okay.